Leftism is bureaucratism, not liberalism. Freud Institute. The so-called left has nothing to do with providing underprivileged groups with otherwise unavailable opportunities. The left does nothing positive for women, blacks or any other such group. And the left has no particular interest in protecting women from the supposed threat of male violence or abuse, nor does it have any particular interest in protecting blacks or Latinos from the supposed threat of white violence or exploitation. The left is not the left at all. The left is not liberal. The so-called left represents bureaucratism, and its objective is to assimilate all people into an all-encompassing, all-effacing bureaucracy. In insisting on the equality of men and women, white and blacks, and so on, the left's objective is not to correct injustices or to expand opportunities. The left's objective in insisting that men are women, that black is white, that less is more and more is less, is to sever people's connection to the truth. It is to replace people's connection to the truth with a connection to institutional truth. The left's seemingly liberal slogans has nothing to do with its wanting to liberate anyone. It is simply that these liberal slogans, white is black, man is woman, night is day, truth is relative, are so at variance with the truth that, in accepting them, people are replacing their acceptance of truths with acceptance of institutional mandates. As for the sheen of liberalism borne by these slogans, this is merely a jumping-off point. It is merely a bait, a way of sugar-coating a rusty fishing hook. People want to be just and fair-minded, so they accept that nobody should be discriminated against. And they should indeed accept this. But having accepted the truism that no one should be treated in a discriminatory fashion, they accept the falsehood that men and women are identical, that homosexuality is no more deviant than heterosexuality, and so on. People are led imperceptibly from the tautology that women and homosexuals should not be denied opportunities to the absurdity that heterosexuality and homosexuality are perfectly comparable conditions, that man and woman are interchangeable, that all civilizations are equal in respect of their accomplishments, and so on. So the left has nothing to do with liberalism, it has nothing to do with liberating anyone, and it never did. The left is about bureaucratism. A bureaucrat is somebody who does not think in terms of true and false, right or wrong, but thinks in terms of what the bureaucracy wants and does not want. A bureaucrat is somebody who has no direct connection to the truth. He is somebody in whom beliefs about reality have been replaced with institutionally mandated pseudo-beliefs, with institutionally mandated acceptances that are functionally similar to beliefs but are not beliefs, since a belief is a relation between subject and reality, whereas an institutionally mandated acceptance is a relationship between subject and bureaucracy. Even though the left does not want to liberate anyone and is therefore not in any true sense liberal, the left is interested in equalizing all people. The left does want there to be universal equality. The left wants to eliminate the differences between man and woman, heterosexual and homosexual, strong and weak, smart and stupid, human and primate. And it wants to do this because it is in these biologically rooted inequalities between people that there lie the greatest bulwarks against accepting institutional lies. What is a man? A man is a creature who is strong and self-contained. He is a creature who decides what to do. He is that which dominates and does not submit. He is that which penetrates and is not penetrated. And what is a woman? A woman is a creature who is kind and open. She is a creature who follows the lead of another person. She is that which submits and does not dominate. She is that which is penetrated and does not penetrate. So in turning men into women, the left is turning all people into people who are penetrated. It is turning all people into beings that are open to outside influences and do not decide for themselves what to do. And that is why the left wants men to be homosexuals, for homosexual men are men who are women. Of course, the left claims that its objective is simply to protect homosexuals from discriminatory treatment on the part of heterosexual men. But that is not what it wants. What the left wants is for there to be no difference between men and women. And the left wants this because the left wants to strip people of everything that makes them different from other people. And it wants to do this because, so long as these differences remain, it will not be possible to finalize the transformation of people into bureaucrats. And the so-called right wing has nothing to do with anti-liberalism. It has to do with anti-bureaucratism. And in describing itself as conservative and as anti-liberal, it is selling itself short, in that it is leading people, including its own proponents, to believe that it favors discriminatory treatment and other injustices associated with prejudice, when in actuality all it wants to prevent human civilization from being completely bureaucratized.